So I think it's kind of funny that there hasn't really been a bear in Oz for quite some time now that's kind of been formidable. You've had some lower level players like Chiba Babe, who has been playing Aetherless.
Going to the stage bands. Paper, scissors, rock happening here.
Yep, of course. And if you did follow the masked VOD for his advice, you will know that Vic loves rock. All you have to do to counter it is paper. Rock. Yep. And if you want to counter that counter with paper, then you just choose scissors. Because if the opponent chooses scissors, then you've made a tie. And then it starts going down the rabbit hole.
It is interesting you to say, like, Australia hasn't really had many in terms of Aetherless mains, but we've had Callisto in the past, really high-level Aetherless player in New South Wales, as well as Galace, who sort of in the ACT New South Wales area, sort of flipped between those states for a little while. But Victoria never really quite had a real high-level Aetherless player. So
Indeed.
Seeing D at a high seed for this event, potential to potentially move forward in big rankings in the near future, that's exciting to me.
It is. Because I think Aetherless is just another cool matchup that's be very versatile as long as you don't F-smash off the stage there. That was a little bit unfortunate. In the matchup, though, you do have to be quite careful about how you get ice onto the stage. And I find that a number of lower-level Aetherless players kind of struggle against high-level players who know how to parry side B.
There's got to be some matchup awareness at every level.
Yeah, of course.
But this is a very dominant start for Melotech straight away. We have chosen a very large stage here, Fire Capital, an unusual starter even for our scene. So we do have a slightly different stage set for our local events in Australia. But yeah, Fire Capital, largest stage in the game. Very unusual to see this game on.
Well, I didn't quite see who won in the rock, paper, scissors, so this might have been D's pick or it might have been Melotech's pick. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, trying to focus on the high school placement. Who knows?
And that's another kind of cheesy thing that Aetherless can do is try and make use of down B.
Potentially. Watching the edge guard with the neutral special there. Not quite covering the up special angles that Melotech's going for here, but...
Oh, wow, that killed.
Now a second stock down. So poor DI on that up air. So Ranno's up air, sends slightly out. So perfect DI on it is to actually DI a little bit out in the direction that he's facing rather than behind him.
Right, and that'd be something that you could find out for yourself if you visited the academy and took a look at the frame data bot, perhaps even the frame data sheets.
Yeah.
Good stuff to Melotech there, taking a very quick early game.
Oh, it's a 3-stock. It's very surprising to see. I'm not sure if we're going to see a character swap potentially, but we are going to the stage select screen with Aetherless still in play. We are selecting stage first and then character second in Australia. I'm not sure if the players are aware of this rule, so he may not know that he still has time to swap if he potentially sees the stage that he likes, but...
Maybe he just wants to continue playing Aetherless. The Forsburn is just not to be.
Aramata, decent stage for Aetherless, but yeah, just need to focus on use of forward special. Don't want Melotech getting some easy openings with his parries.
Oh, very dangerous position to be so far off stage using an up B, especially against Ranno as very good edge guarding tool, like back air.
Well, I like how Melotech approached the edge guards in general in that first game, so not overly committing. You just sort of need to cover the landing for Aetherless in the majority of situations, but there were situations where he was able to chase and get some kills off the top as well. So just sort of keep D on his toes a little bit.
It feels like D just can't really get in that much.
Yeah, no opportunities in neutral. Melotech's just chasing him down, and
that's a classic needle to fair right there.
Yeah, with that needle 1, you do need to drift out and just sort of get far enough away that the fair won't connect. Ranno's air acceleration, get on the slow side, so you do have time to get away if there's just a single needle thrown at you.
But that, of course, is something you need to be aware of in the matchup, and if you're not practicing that much against Ranno, you may not even be aware that you can escape that.
When you're a big character like Aetherless as well, it becomes a lot more difficult to put that in action. You have to really execute those things.
Oh! Very cheeky from Melotech. Good stuff.
They're going deep for those edge guards.
Yeah, well, he was up so many stocks. It's like, why not?